What's up, guys? AB Trades here with a little breakdown video for you guys, right? So I haven't done one of these in a few days. So like, you know what? Why not, man? Let's drop some sauce on YouTube. Crazy trade. What you guys are seeing here on the screen is a 200-point move, as you guys see right here. 200-point move that happened today on US 30. And for those that don't believe me, we caught that in the chat right here, right? So as you guys see, I was telling them a lot of volume in the markets due to yesterday being Juneteenth or whatever. So point is, it was a bank holiday. Banks were closed. So obviously being Monday yesterday, banks being closed, we didn't trade yesterday. We traded today, which is Tuesday. So telling them, okay, I'm taking buys above that 200 area, which will be up here. So above here, I was going to take buys because as you guys see, when we got in the trade, price was over here. I'm on the 5-minute time frame. So, you know, as New York is approaching, price was, you know, close to that resistance, but also close to this support. So you got to be open-minded to both scenarios. You know, if we're going to break that resistance, then I'm bullish on it. You know what I mean? If we're going to break that support, then I'm bearish on it for the meantime. Not saying I'm bearish overall, but yeah, so caught sells at 34,100 around here, literally right here at this support level right here. Well, now resistance, but well, support again because price is above that area now. But earlier this morning, yeah, so took those sells there. Boom, volume was a little slow at first, as you guys see. Took about 1, 2, 3 on the 4 5-minute candle. So it took about 20 minutes into being into the trade for it to actually, you know, start melting. So, you know, volume was a little slow, so you guys see, but here we go around TP1 smacked, literally TP2 obliterated, TP3 literally 5 minutes after, and TP4 literally another 5 minutes after. So you guys see, we caught the whole entire move over there. So let's get to this breakdown here, right? So looking at US 30, right? Reason why I took these sells and what am I going to see moving forward to tomorrow and the rest of the week. Oh, by the way, I always do this. It's just, I don't know, tradition at this point. So just to show you guys the date, it is Tuesday, June 20th, 1:17 p.m. This trade was this morning around, I always trade around 9:30, which is market open. So I usually trade between 9:30 and like 10:30 in the morning, right? So let's go on the higher time frame on US 30, right? So higher time frame on US 30, if you guys saw my previous YouTube video, you know, I was always saying if price breaks above, you know, these highs and these highs, you know, whatever, we're bullish on it. And as you guys see, we've been straight bullish on it. Perfect bullish structure, by the way. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. You know what I mean? Now we should be pushing towards that higher high, you know, remaining of this week, but we'll get to that in a little bit, right? So why did I take this trade, right? So let's knock down on the smaller time frames here. So I had took this trade last week. I took buys here, literally took him right here, closed around up here. That was how I finished last week, which was a banger. So whatever. So price broke out of this, you know, little retracement downtrend it had going on. As you guys see, I had a uptrend wedge, I think this is called, when, you know, you're in a triangular, you know, formation like this and it breaks to the upside, whatever the case may be, or downside, doesn't matter. Point is the triangle part of it. So price broke above it. I knew price had to, you know, form some type of support around any of these areas for it to continue going up. We are still on an uptrend structure, basically, right? We have not broken structure. So if you guys see, price, remember from that big jump that I told you from last week, was here. Price created a new higher low over here. Then we create a new higher high up here. Now we create a new higher low over here. Now we went and created a new higher high up here. So even if price was to come down to this support around 33,850, does not matter because it still has not broken this previous low over here. So we are still within this uptrend structure for us to keep going, you know, higher. You know what I mean? So I am still bullish overall on US 30, right? So the reason why I took that trade was, so I see price, you know, reject it. So let's go on the smaller time frame here. Let's go on like a 15-minute, right? As you guys see, price rejected this area of resistance once, twice, 3 times. And then we have a nice crazy bearish candle from there, and then we have another one, right? So by the time market open was around here, so you guys see the time at the bottom, 9:30, right? So 9:30 was this candle, right? There's always a fake out first 5 minutes of the session, always, like at least first 5-10 minutes of the session, there's always a fake out to one side, but then it'll go to the other side, right? So price then started breaking below these lows over here. So if I go even on a smaller time frame than this, like a 5-minute, right? Price started breaking below these lows over here. So I'm like, all right, man, once we reach this support area over here, I'm going to sell. So price touched this support area over here, It came all the way down here. I was not in the trade, and I'm like, damn, man, like I'm about to miss this trade. Then price pushed back up over here, and then that's when I took the trade right back at that. Now we were using it as a resistance, because when price was over here, you know what I mean? That's our resistance. We were below that area. So once I saw price come back to it, I'm like, it's probably gonna retest and then continue dropping. Took sales right at that resistance area right there, and price just literally completely melted to all take profit areas. And the way I set up my take profit areas are always to a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So I usually use a 50-point stop loss. So my first take profit is 50 points. My second take profit is 50 points from that one. My third is 50 points from the second one as well. You know what I mean? They're increments of 50 points just due to the fact that my stop loss is 50 points. So every time I'm up in profit 50 points plus, you know, it's a 1-to-1, 1-to-2, 1-to-3. Pardon me, I hit the mic. 1-to-2, 1-to-3, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? I personally like to close around like, once I'm already up like over 50 points is good for me, because with stuff like US 30, bro, you throw a standard lot, bro, 50 points, you're up $5,000. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous, man. Like, the amount of money that you could make in this is literally insane. So moving forward for the remaining of the week, since we already did the push to the downside to create this new, you know, higher low, like you guys saw in the higher time frame, like the hourly, you know what I mean? Now we created a higher low over here. Price perfectly rejected from there, is pushing back up. Now remaining of the week, meaning tomorrow and day after or whatever, I want to start seeing price, you know, break above these levels over here and, you know, use them as supports, whatever. And I'm going to keep taking buys in all of these areas. And my first take profit area obviously is going to be this zone right here. So 34,500 area. Why? Because that's our new major resistance as of right now. Right now it's currently at 34,150. So that's 350 points away. So that's a plenty big enough move, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be taking buys all up in here, especially if price starts using all these areas as support, as it's currently doing right now. And then if this resistance is broken, then obviously I'll target next resistance up here. And where do I get my resistances from? So I'll go on a higher time frame, right? And I just pick areas to the left. Like, all right, so this is our current 34,500 resistance right here. As you guys saw, we use it as a resistance here and perfectly touch here and reject it. Now my next area is this wick up here that extended up here. So that's my next area of resistance. Now, once that's taken out, I'm going to be targeting probably these highs over here. Because if you guys look left, rejection, rejection, keep holding left. We use it as a support here. And we use it as a resistance in all of this consolidation and kind of like a resistance back over here. You know what I mean? So definitely this will be my next targeted zone. So 35,200, but that is far, far away. We still got to worry about this major zone right here of 34,900 area. That's the one that comes after 34,500. So I mean, plenty of bullish moves to go for the remaining of the week according to daily time frame. So definitely still bullish on US 30. The only way that I'll flip my scenario to bearish is if I see price break that structure over here. So if we fall below this support over here of 33,770, 780 over here, I am definitely bearish, because now we're having a break of structure. You know what I mean? So now, you know what I mean, it's no longer, you know what I mean, like, okay, this uptrend structure here, if we break below this level, right, come down here, now we're going to be forming, you know, a downtrend. You know what I mean? Because why? We're already broken structure. So definitely want to see how structure holds up. I'm pretty confident it's going to hold up based on what it looks like as of right now. But, you know, everything is adapting as price. I hate to like feel like I can see the future, because I cannot. So I just react to what the market is doing. You know what I mean? I don't try to sit here and make predictions and stuff like that. No, man. Like, that's why I'm always open-minded to both scenarios, buys or sells. I don't really care. I just go based on what is price showing me. If price is showing me rejection of resistances and coming back down, I'm going to take sells. If price is showing me, you know, we're holding bullish structure and breaking resistances and forming them as support now, I'm going to take buys, because, you know, we're still within that bullish structure. So I don't try to really feel like I'm a future teller. I just react to the market, right? So this is my outlook on US 30. And I'm going to just throw in a little NAS for you guys, for my NAS, you know, traders. Let's see, man. Let's see. I haven't looked at NAS. Okay, so what we got going on here? All right, so NAS, man, if you guys have seen my previous videos as well, I have spoken about NAS in one of them, and I think it was around over here somewhere, and I was like, oh, we're still bullish on it. And look how that played out. Literally straight bullish movement. It's the 4-hour time frame, so it's been a few days already straight bullish, man. So on Nas, what am I seeing? Okay, we reached this resistance area over here of 15,200, you could say, and we have rejected from it, right? But as you guys see, we're still holding on to this uptrend, right? Because we haven't broken any of these lows over here. So structure wise, we are still bullish, you know what I mean? So what am I expecting? If I see price break above that 15,200 area, definitely will look to take buys. So if price breaks up here, definitely will look to take buys. But if price starts breaking these lows, then definitely will take sells due to the fact that, you know, we'll have a shift in structure to the downside, especially due to the fact that we've been going up for so long that I wouldn't even be mad if this thing starts dropping, honestly, to be honest. So yeah, so but as of right now, still bullish on Nas, just based on what it seems like. So I hope this was, I mean, it was pretty quick, but I just wanted to give you guys a very clean outlook of the markets for the remaining of the week and, you know, what's to come on both US 30 and Nas. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Love you guys. Follow me on the gram. Like the video. Drop a comment if this helped you. Whatever the case may be, I am working on doing a day in the life video just to bring that little bit of variety, you know, to the channel. I feel like I'm always just doing breakdowns, but I just enjoy doing these, man, because I feel like any guru could sit here and show you crazy profits after the trade has happened already and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But if you look at my videos, I literally sit here and tell you guys, okay, this is what I expect to happen remaining of the week. And if you guys look at my previous videos and look at the timelines and what has happened after those videos, it's literally ping pong, yin and yang, like to the T, everything that I've said. Not saying that, you know, I'm a GOAT or anything like that, but I am saying that my outlook is mainly always accurate. So I feel like this brings more value to you guys, me telling you guys, okay, I expect this due to this and the third, and then you guys seeing it happen, you know what I mean, days after. It's like, okay, you know what I mean, this guy knows what he's talking about. But if I'm just sitting here after the fact of already happening and then you're showing you guys, oh look, I made 20 grand on this, and this is why anybody could do that, bro. It already happened. You already know what's like, you know what I mean, you already know the outcome, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting here telling you guys what's to come without it even happening yet, and then it plays out. So I feel like this brings way more value to you guys, you know what I mean? And I hope you guys are enjoying it and you guys like it. So please leave me a comment, a like, or reshare, whatever the case may be. I appreciate all of you guys. We're about to hit 3K subs. It's crazy because literally 2-3 videos ago we had just hit 2K. So insane. I love you guys, appreciate you guys. Definitely want to be close to that 10K sub goal by the end of the year. So please subscribe or share with a friend or whatever the case may be, man. But yeah, guys, love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, man.